I understand what you mean, and it makes sense. It makes absolute sense.
And when you think of it like that, it might be nice to know that our particular God cares about us and thinks about us and even created us.
Yeah.
But there's just space in my mind that says, how much bigger could it all be than that?
Because it's got, I think the example of the amoeba, or the smallest cellular structure on Earth, compared to us as human beings, is that the amoeba is not, we did not create the amoeba. So we don't know what's good for that amoeba. So we can't guide that amoeba on its best life. However, the God of us and the God of that amoeba has created all things. So that God knows what's good for me, what's good for him, what's good for an amoeba, a dog, a cat, whatever else he's created.
How do you, as the amoeba,
Yeah.
know this?
Exactly.
Any more than an amoeba might know this about us, just because it has lived in that world.
How about, can I bring it back a little bit, make it a little bit more human?
I'd love that.
How does a person who's never heard about God, never known God, never seen any of his scripture, know that God exists?
Ask all of the tribes, the uncontacted tribes. They do it as well.
Yeah.
It happens organically.
Yeah.
And if you're going to say this, you're going to have to then, if this argument holds, it has to hold for all those religions.
Absolutely.
The ones who praise the sun, the ones who...
To a certain extent, yes. Because there is something that God has given us. In the Quran, God tells us that he has created people with Fitra. With Fitra. What's called Fitra. Fitra is an innate knowledge.